Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina, Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a January 2022 reading for you. The first month of the new year. Welcome. I've laid out a horoscope reading for you using the Shulton deck and the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. And if you find value in this reading, if you find it enjoyable in any way, please let me know by liking. You can comment, you can share, but ultimately you will subscribe to help me share my content with more people. And I'm thanking you in advance, and all of you who have supported me, who are supporting me, thank you. So let's get started, Scorpio. We're going to read the card at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Eight of Staffs. In January, Scorpio, things are going to suddenly be moving very quickly. I have a sense that you have been doing a lot of background, underground work, planning, building, analyzing, reviewing, looking hard at the errors and missteps you might have made along the way towards a successful conclusion of a project or a plan or something that you're working on with other people. There's a lot of communication and a lot of information right now that's coming towards you concerning this thing, and you feel ultimately assured, despite the rush of activity that is now swirling around you, of success. So this is the overall energy for January. Starting with the first house, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is showing you to be sharing intimacy, support, having the support and resources you need to achieve what you want. You're very much focused on making space for sharing your experiences, your intimacies, and making space as well to receive that support and those resources for others. And this indeed is a cause for celebration, pleasure, joy, and fun. Relaxation is yours as you share the intimacy of conversation and experiences that you can be vulnerable about with your close loved ones. In the second house, we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords indicates that you are moving away from an environment, a set of values, possessions, material resources. You're looking at those things with a sense of relief, having gotten all the value from your possessions, even perhaps your values, and you have the distinct need to move in a new direction, to move away from something that has been existing for you for a while and has not been working out in the way that you would have hoped for. So the community that you're enjoying, you're celebrating, is now seeking, you're renewing your perspective on your values, the possessions you own, and the container for your relationships. This can have you moving to a new home, moving away, traveling, but finding peace is what's important to you. In your third house is the Five of Pentacles, and this, for me in this reading, these two cards are working together. One is showing me your need to move away from a comfortable community, a comfortable circle, a community that you've often received support from in the past. However, both of these cards together give me the sense that you are moving away from that community, that circle, and maybe even a little dissatisfied with the values of those communities. They're shrunk to you. You feel like you need to expand and rebalance your position in the world by moving and seeking out new communities of support, new friendships, new resources, in fact. The servant or the Page of Cups in your fourth house is showing you to be still supremely experiencing a new kind of opening of your heart, a new depth of vulnerability, a new depth of a new place of allowing your imagination to take over where once you may not have looked to find opportunities for satisfaction or pleasure. You're also starting out receiving some information or news that allows you to imagine and explore your emotions. This is possibly happening in your family or even within your family of origin, where you are revisiting a more innocent place in your childhood or your formative years, your youthful experiences, that is connecting with some valuable talent or gift or expression that comes very naturally to you. And you now have developed the strength as you have faced your demons to open up and imagine these talents and gifts in a new perspective. The fifth house is where you are creating with your peers, and here the potential card is the same as the Fool. The Fool is where we're taking a leap into the unknown. It's a card of freedom, and I actually see these working together. I see that you've gained the courage. Your subconscious energies are free to be connected to your heart's desires, free to open your heart. You've gained the courage to face your demons, which is an opening that has empowered your creative energies to look to new, unfamiliar areas to explore and move into. So there is a fresh creative start here for you. This may even be a new family, developing a new team of peers, or deriving new kinds of pleasure as you explore new opportunities, a new risk. This could even be the risk of falling in love. In the sixth house, we have the Temperance card. It's interesting how I'm sensing these cards in pairs, but the Temperance card very much is your deep healing that is allowing you to gather this courage for this new exploration. The Temperance card indicates this deep balancing that's happening within and among yourself, your inner self, your inner and outer worlds. You are balancing. You're balancing them with your past in terms of empowering yourself and preparing yourself to launch towards your future. And so I see that this Fool card is backed up by this very intensive healing that you have been experiencing, Scorpio, through not a month, not weeks, but actually for quite some time. And this has been helping you to find peace within yourself and very much is supporting this desire for possibly a new home, a new domestic space, a new set of partners or peers with whom you can actually move towards acceptance of your past and greater peace, greater meaning as you move into the future. In the seventh house, you have the Five of Jades. And the Five of Pentacles, or Jades, I'm really going to couple that, as I seem to be doing, with the Six of Pentacles in your eighth house. So these two cards are very much describing your need to, again, as this Five of Pentacles is a repeat, I sense you moving outside of your circle of customary comfort and support. So where the circle and community that you have been connected to, very deeply connected. You may be connected through your job. You may have a job in which you are stewarding resources on behalf of the community, and you are actually looking at beyond this new gathering of resources of every sort and description. You're actually looking to build this body of resources on behalf of others into a more balanced and clear expectation of relationship. So, where once you felt as though you could accommodate one and all, whoever needed your support, you were able to respond in a way that was very much based on the needs of the seeker. You're now looking at drawing people into a clearer model of self support, self healing. And this is really describing your own social relations, how you are growing through your attempts, through your efforts at service. So there is a very strong service, nurturing, healing vibe that I'm picking up in January, Scorpio, where people are being magnetized to you for your support, and you're actually presenting a model of fairness, of equal give and take, of equality, in which the amount of space that you usually reserve personally to give, to respond to the needs of others, you are now posing a model where receiving the energy in the interest of deeper connection, deeper answering the needs and the requests, the support that others are asking you for. You're creating a more responsible process of asking and receiving, and then repaying that forward to those that you are stewarding through this process of support. I hope that makes sense. I'm getting a strong sense of leadership, but more nurturance for members of a community, members of the people that you work with. Your position, your potential in working with others creates a very strong counseling and nurturing advisement opportunity for you in January. In the ninth house, you have the Ten of Wands, which is indicating a tremendous effort that you have been a part of with a large group of people. There are many institutions and organizations like your place of work and business that have been established throughout many diverse communities. You are not isolated. You are actually in connection and communication, providing support to people at great distance. This has been accomplished at a tremendous effort, and you are now thoroughly exhausted. You also are recognizing, as you lay down these wands, that you have these efforts that you have made towards building this service. You recognize a portal now to build on this establishment. So you're here, you've created a foundation for growth, and now you're able to make that generating to help those within the service organization, your teaching organization, your university, your school, your agency is able to help and steward your clients, your recipients, through various stages of the process of building support. So there's something here about recovery, about restoring individuals or organizations so that they are able to provide the same model of service and the same model that your organization has been successfully promoting and establishing. This is another repeat, the Six of Swords. So this is the second repeat. The Six of Swords is really showing me that your place of work, your social status, the way others see you, is in a transition. There has been a crisis that you've been responding to that is a part of everything that has been touched in our world by the public health crises. You have endured and provided support and assistance to yourself and others going through this event. And in doing so, you're actually looking to establishing a process of peace. So this is you actually traveling for your work, providing the service that you give to others on a traveling basis. So I'm actually seeing you being a trainer, an educator, somebody who is teaching others, not just individuals, but organizations as well, how to find peace, how to recover, how to rehabilitate, how to restore lost individual faculties, physical health, or a healthier life and perspective. The 11th house is the Two of Cups. Interesting, because it is the basis of relationship that is really calling to me here. Not only are you deeply in alignment with your higher self, this process of going within, gaining the courage to face your demons and coming through that, able and empowered to take new risks, to celebrate the support that you are offering a model to others. This model is based on the relationship within yourself with yourself, as all healthy and all relationships, deep connections are based on. It's based on an alignment of self-knowledge, and this is the process you have come through to help and assist you in providing the model of connection, of relationship, of give and take to others. It's like you're restoring the ability to love to others, the ability to connect, teaching others how to connect in an equitable, fair, and even just way. And in the 12th house, we have the Queen of Cups, Scorpio. This strikes me as an interesting summary of the experiences that you are having in January. You are the receptor. You are magnetizing the very support and nurturance that you make available to others on a consistent basis. This is you having an open heart, but the ability to share that vulnerability with others as a strength. That so-called vulnerability or weakness is what actually helps others to come to you for the support they need in building up their courage, building up their ability to be vulnerable so that in fact they too can be in a position to take a risk. All love is a risk. We never know how that's going to turn out. So it requires a strong heart and a strong ability to share our experiences, all of our experiences, and to celebrate the ability to do those in community. I hope you're finding value in this reading, Scorpio. If so, please like my channel. It's very important to me as I grow my channel and finish off your reading with a crystal oracle card. So I am finding what will help Scorpio in January. And we have up. This is what's up. And this card is the Moonstone, and the key word is cycles. I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. Again, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot. Until next time, Namaste.